Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afifah Amalia from 4B. Here I'm going to retell the story from the novel that I have read before. The title is Grace from John Bethlen. The story tells about a slum girl become a cosmetic queen. The story began from a slum little girl named was Rebecca Mendel. She lived with her mother and her brother in a small apartment in Lower East Side, New York City. And her mother must to work so hard to earn money because her father left the mall and never come back to the home again. And her mother worked at the laundry, but that's not enough. She must to get an addition money. She makes like a cosmetic and skincare from the herb, and she get the receipt from her mother and her grandmother, and she sell it to the drugstore near her home, and then she got money for feed the children. And then one day Rebecca's mom was getting sick, and she can go to the work to get money, and day by day, and she getting worse, and then she died. Rebecca's so shocked, sad, and upset because of her mother's death. And the worst, her mother just left her a few dollars and receipt to make makeup and skincare. Just that. Rebecca's so upset, but fortunately her neighbor, Mrs. Janowski help her and take care of her and her brother. And Mrs. Janowski's son's name was Mike. Help Rebecca to get a job. Then Rebecca get a job at Kimberly department store. And beside Rebecca worked at the Kimberly department store. She also make cosmetic and skincare that her mother made. And she add some innovation like lipstick, lip balm, like that. And year by year, Rebecca worked at Kimberly. She got money to feed herself and her brother. And then one day, Rebecca wanted to go to the cinema with her best friend. Name was Briony. But suddenly Briony was getting sick, and Briony can't go to the cinema. So Becca will go to the cinema by herself. But in the cinema, she met her boss, Mr. John Kimberly, at the cinema. Mr. John also come by himself because her daughter was cancel the appointment with Mr. John to watch the movie at the cinema. And then they watch the movie together, and after that they get a dinner at the restaurant. So after that day, they get closer and closer again until they love each other. Mr. John Kimberly and Rebecca. Actually, Mr. John Kimberly has wife and children, but they were separate but not divorced. And then Rebecca decided to move to John's apartment and decided to live together with John. So Rebecca and her brother moved to John's apartment. And then Rebecca changed from the slum little girl become a glamour women because of John glamour lifestyle. And then one day Mr. John and Rebecca want to celebrate the Christmas. They want go to the marathon, and on the way to marathon they get a crash with the truck, and then Mr. John died. Becca was so sad and upset. This is for the second time she lost the person that means so much in her life. Then Becca was injured too. After Rebecca recovered from her injury, Rebecca come to the marathon to remember John and want to start a new life. And then Rebecca built a little factory of cosmetic and skincare. And the first she makes cosmetic and skincare by herself. So when her cosmetic and his skincare when she sell the cosmetic and skincare to the drugstore in the marathon, so many people that likes her cosmetic and her skincare. So Rebecca must to make a lot of skincare and makeup. So there are so many people helps her to make cosmetic and skincare. Her new neighbor. And then after she got big successful, she moved to London and has apartment in there and has a big factory too, and she named her cosmetic and her skincare with the GL, Grace Lord Cosmetic and Skincare. And she was so successful right now, and she have a big factory, and she has a lot of order with her cosmetic and her skincare, and she is a successful woman now. So just this from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.